How are you today? I hope you're doing great. I have a new camera lens. If you're wondering what it is, it's the um 24 millimeter pancake lens. That's what it is. And I just was like, I need to get a new lens. And my it kind of sounds weird to me because my headphone battery is dead, but that's okay. We have a great podcast. This is podcast 9. Can you believe it? Um you're probably wondering why this is uploaded on a Tuesday. You probably don't care, but I'll let you know why. But we're going to get in this intro before we do anything. Check your clocks because it's that time. I don't know what time for what, but go ahead and cut that DJ off. I said go ahead and cut that DJ off. That's the week I've been having. I hope you're having a great week because my week's not bad because I got an apartment finally. I've been looking for one for a while, but other than that, man, stuff has just been happening that should not be happening. This is this podcast, this audio video podcast, which I need to figure out how I upload this to iTunes so that I can have like an iTunes version, like an audio and a video, and then I'll feel like let's just keep it going because there is no topic for this video vodcast. I'm gonna call this a vod. This is a vodcast. It's a video podcast because it's more about the audio, but I also have video, so it's a vod. So this is a vodcast. I just made that up, but I did this video last night at 10 o'clock at night. I edited it. Words are not my thing. You know, I've just been really trying to get these up, but I'm just like struggling. Maybe I should just let that go off. I'm gonna put this to sleep. I wonder if what that does to the light. I hope this new camera lens is better than the other one. They said it was. YouTube said it was. Well, not YouTube, but some guy on YouTube that knows everything about cameras said this is the one I need. This will work for me. So I hope it does. Cause last night when I tried to use this lens for my first video ever with this lens, I edited it. That is so hard to say for me. So I edited the video, right? Okay, I did that, and I went to upload it to YouTube. And this MacBook, okay, let me tell you something. I love this MacBook. Okay, don't get me wrong. Apple, I love this MacBook. It makes editing amazing. But I guess because you put me in a bind because I was like, well, I can't be going all crazy with the laptop. Like, I want to get a nice one, but I can't be spending tons of money on storage and all that. And this laptop, just think about your best friend or one of your friends who you go out with, and like, if this MacBook was a person, say this MacBook was a person, you go to the bar, okay? 3 beers down, 36 ounces. We'll say they're 12-ounce beers, and all of a sudden you just get a message from that friend that says memory or internal memory full, which means 36 ounces is full, right? And you're like, you look at that friend and be like, that's only 3 beers. What am I going to do with that? What I'm trying to say is this MacBook, I put one video on there and now all of a sudden it says, hey, storage full, almost full, I cannot do anything. So that leads me to tell you that I did a video last night, worked hard on it. It looked good. I even reacted to my boy's game-winning shot, and now I can't do that because I accidentally deleted the video because the MacBook's like, hey, you don't have enough storage to do this. You don't have enough storage to do anything. And I'm like, so I just was like, okay, cool. I went to delete everything on it, or majority of the stuff, and I accidentally deleted the video that I needed for this week. What I'm trying to say, people, is sometimes in life you will have problems. If you go through life without problems, I promise you're not living a full life. If you run from your problems, you got to go deep inside yourself and fix those problems. And that's what I'm trying to do with this MacBook. But I don't know how, because I wish this MacBook had a brain and ears just so I could yell. Because you know how you yell at stuff and you're like, oh, like you feel so dumb afterwards. You're like, that thing can't even hear me, can't even understand what I'm saying. It does not understand the frustration that I am putting out right now. And that's what I'm Anyways, I'm doing all right. I have my apartment waiting for me in the midst. I tried to get the keys for it today. Listen, if you're listening to this podcast is this vodcast, I'm sorry, is not important right now. I know what you're saying. It's terrible. But one day, I'm going to start introducing the Rubik's Cube. Speaking of which, my friend bought me this last year. I wonder if you can see it. I hope you can see it. He bought me this last year, and it's ages 8 plus, so I'm good to do that. So I won't hurt myself. But my next video, I'm gonna assemble and but I'm gonna make it into an edited video to make it more fun because I want this to be real. I want this channel to grow as real as it can be. Whoa, what just happened? I just got some extra volume in my ears. That was nuts. So I'm gonna start introducing the YouTube. I meant to say the Rubik's Cube. You can call this Rubik's Tube. But I'm gonna start doing that on my channel. I think that'll be cool, cause I just want to do what I want, and also if I also have 3 subscribers. I thank 1, 2, and 3 of you. You are the 3 musketeers, and if it's just us for a year, I'm okay with that. Because, if you want to subscribe, that's cool. I have an idea. So this is my next video idea. Well, that's a separate video. So that's going to be a video itself. I also am going to get a green screen, and I think I'm going to play 1 game a week, like a video game. So what I'm going to do is I found out, have you ever heard the game Getting Over It? You ever heard of that game? I don't know if you have. Should I show you the game that I will be playing on here? Getting Over It is like a rage game is what they call it in the community, and by community I mean YouTube. So I'm gonna go to YouTube. And what I want to do is I'm just gonna wait on my green screen. I have to get my apartment together. I'm kind of in shambles this week, and it'll be back to normal next week, and then we're gonna get the ball rolling. Also, I will have my first next Monday. No, I'll do it Friday. Friday, I will have my first sock of the month. I think I'm gonna keep filming here, and then go edit and stuff at my apartment. This is an office area, if you couldn't tell. So let's see. Getting Over It. And I just want to be honest. I don't know if I want to. I'm just gonna keep it 1. Oh, wait. Don't you play? Okay, it's all the way down. What was I saying? But I'm gonna play this game called Getting Over It, which I need to screen record this real quick. New screen recording. Screen record. Screen record. Who is this guy?
Thusly,
This game here. This game right here.
Time for quick movements.
I don't know who this guy is.
Time for gentle relaxation.
But this game, I've been wanting to play it forever. And I found out that I can buy it on iTunes and download it to my laptop. But just look at this for a second.
No! Okay, all right. You sack of shit. No!
That's the whole game. I don't know who this guy is. But that's the game. And I'm going to do that. And I'm also going to have, let me stop recording this. I'm also going to have, please don't start playing. Okay. I'm also going to have the Rubik's Cube. I think I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do it. And, because I think that'll be fun. Because I think the Rubik's Cube has too much power over people. Like, when people see you do it, they're like, oh my God, I could never do that. Like, there's kids who, of course, like, the world record's like 5 seconds. I think it's still 5 seconds. I'm going to look up to see who holds the world record. Oh, sorry if you're hearing stuff. Fastest Rubik's Cube solve. Also, I can do the 5x5 and the 7x7 so far. But I'll be honest with you. I'm not like these guys. I wanted to learn the Rubik's cube because I feel like it's just good for your brain. Like it's like we're so stuck in social media and stuff all the time, and I just wanted something. Felix Zemdegs, Zemdegs, achieves fastest time to solve a Rubik's cube in 4.22 seconds. Let's watch him. Let's watch how fast. Let's watch this. Oh wait, what did I do? That is crazy. Can you imagine Felix Zemdegs 4.22 file? I'm sorry. I'm still new to this. One day I'll have somebody that can work all this stuff while I talk, or both. I don't know, or never. I don't know. We'll see. So get this one out of here. Oh, good. It's only 50. This is the world record video right here. Video up now. Oh, let me. Come on. I'm not going to put any of this. This is a stupid ad. I'm not going to put it on here, okay? I want to get me one of them pads. Look at that.
Come on, get us up 5.
That is insane. Hopefully they show it again. Good job, Felix. I am 45 seconds away from being where he is. That's insane. Show it. Don't show all these people. They're not going to show it again. They're not going to show it again. We're going to go back. I don't know who all these people. And I just muted it. Alright. I don't. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That's set up. He's got to get that cross. He already has that cross. His cross is almost done. Did they all do that?
Come on, get us up 5.
I don't think it matters. He's. I don't know how this works. Okay, we're done with that too. I don't know how the cube game. I'm gonna do some research on it. I don't know how it works. But do they? Can somebody out there in the Rubik's community tell me? Do they mess the cube up in a certain like? Is there an algorithm to mess the cube up so these pro cubers can solve them? Because I want to know that. Because I want to put it. Because I just mess mine up and then solve it. I don't get out there and do all this type of stuff. I just do it because I like doing it. I mean, if I could set a world record for 4.22 seconds on the cube, I would love to do that. But sorry about this terrible podcast. It's not as bad as I'm thinking. It's getting easier to get on here and talk. I'm not as intimidated by the camera. I still need some work, but one day I'll figure it out. But that's cool. I'm trying to get my life back in order, and I just got my apartment, so that's good. I worked out today, and no, I didn't work out yesterday, cause work is still killing me. And speaking of work, I work outside, okay? And I work in a cold environment right now because it's January 22nd and it is freezing outside. Like, I could not tell you how cold okay, if you're from the north and you're listening to this, I'm sorry. Okay? I'm not as north as you are. Like Michigan and all those there, Wisconsin, all that area. I don't even know what you're considered, but I know it's cold. And I know it's colder than it is here. And I could not imagine, because I had to work in the snow today. And I drive a lot. And I tell you what, can I please talk to the local meteorologist, which happens to be named Wayne Hordon? Greatest name for a meteorologist. Just Wayne Hordon, just sitting out there with his heart. Oh, that's funny, man. But it is just too cold outside. Like, when I wake up, I'm cold. When I go to sleep, I'm cold. That's why I have a jacket on right now, because I'm freezing cold. And I tell you, I feel like a polar bear. I don't feel like a polar bear, because I don't know how cold they are in the winter. I don't think they're that cold, to be honest, because they go to a cold climate and then they break ice to get a seal, and it's got to be cold. Could you imagine doing that? I mean, what else am I supposed to talk about? Something else happened. Um, I already said my video messed up. I'm really disappointed in myself. I'm sure you don't care, but I'm really disappointed in myself that I did not get a video up yesterday. I got frustrated, and I said, "Forget it. I can't do it, or I'm gonna lose my mind." I was a lack of sleep, and I was just like, I'm just so over it. I'm like, it's a loss. It's a loss. If you are like me and you lose a lot in life, which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. This is what I'm trying to prepare my mind for. I'm trying to prepare my mind for the losses that will come and the losses that have happened. But I'm telling you, sometimes the small things in life is what makes that upsets me. Like how I have to jankily, my cord is hanging out of my mixer because it doesn't want to just go in and work. I have to jank it up. Before I film the podcast. I have to. Oh man, I tell you when you just want to try, you just try to want to create some content, and you're like, what can I do? Oh, it'll be easy. I'll go in there and film this, and it's a wrap. It's done. It's over, and it never happens to be that easy. You're just like, am I trying? Am I trying for nothing? That's at the point? I'm at the point where I'm not gonna stop, because I don't care if anybody's watching. I really don't, because I think this is gonna go somewhere far. It might not, but it just makes me happy that I'm doing something that I enjoy. You know how, there's people that like to knit, older people usually. I don't know why I pick knitting. There's people who like to do puzzles. This is what I like. I am the Bob Ross of doing nothing. Speaking of which, I saw something. I don't know where I was, but I'm like very sure I saw a Bob Ross painting in real life. I feel like somebody bought a Bob Ross painting, and I saw it right there in front of me. I was like, "Is that a Bob Ross painting?" Just asking, like, who's Bob Ross? You don't know who Bob Ross is. If I grow my fro out, I would look like Bob Ross. I look like Bob Ross. I've gotten the people. There's been people that said I look like Bob Ross. Adam Sandler. I don't know why they said Adam Sandler, and Luke Combs. And some guy on a show called Chicago Fire. I've never watched it, but I got that before. I look like a lot of people. Also, we were on vacation one time. My buddy said I look like a guy that was in the ocean. I'm like, in the ocean with the sharks? You got to be out your mind. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry this week was bad. Like, I'm just frustrated that I had a video that I done yesterday. Edited. I just found out how to spell Isle. If you think Isle is Isle, that is a peninsula. Is that how you say it? It's an island or a peninsula. I'm pretty sure is what it said. And then an Isle, Aisle, is what you walk down in Marketplace, like aisle 3. Like, hey, Bobby spilled the milk in aisle 3. We need help. One time, I was in Walmart and I spilled a gallon of milk. Like, I was a kid. Mom was like, hey, can you go to the back and get the milk? I was like, cool, I'll go get it. I came back and was walking around with a gallon of milk on my head, just chilling. I don't know why it was on my head. Like, I was in an African tribe, but I don't think they have gallons of milk, but they have like gallon buckets, like they're buckets of water. But I was doing that, dropped it right off my head. I would have been kicked out of that African tribe because that milk exploded everywhere. And the person who, I don't know if they're a security person or what, but they really thought I did it on purpose. I was like 7. It was like, hey kid, don't leave. I was like, I'm not going to leave. I mean, I'm not going to leave the scene of a crime. That is not in my morals. I stay when I do something wrong, right? I hope this vodcast, I'm not going to say that. That's so lame. But be ready for me to be solving this. I'm going to solve this. I also have another video idea where I'm a bow behind the back and then solve a Rubik's Cube and then bow behind the back and make it into a spare. So I'm hoping I don't get a strike. And if you're watching this video now, you have the pre-approval of what's going to happen. The prequel of what's going to happen. Wait, a prequel is when it's like they show you what happened and then you go back and talk about what happened and whatever. I hope y'all have a great week. Just keep going. If you enjoy anything in life, do that. Besides drugs, do not do drugs. Okay. Um. Okay. Have a good night.
I did it!
I'm getting too comfortable with this.